Welcome back. Democratic Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett telling CBS News Texas today that she is considering running in a different district than the one she's currently serving. That comes, of course, as Texas Republicans are doing the big push here through congressional map changes. Ion Politics reporter Jack Fink found out why during an interview you had this afternoon with the Congresswoman. Live from Dallas, give us an update on what that conversation was about today.
Well, Doug, Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett accuses Republicans of intentionally drawing her home out of her district, District 30, under these newly proposed congressional maps. And as a result, she says she's now considering running in the newly drawn 33rd congressional district, where her home will be if these new maps are approved by Texas Republicans.
I'm debating about whether or not I would run where they put me, which is where I live. Yeah.
In 33.
In 33.
Congresswoman Crockett has served in the 30th congressional seat since January 2023, and her district is mostly in Dallas County, but also has some in Tarrant County. While the boundaries of her district would change, it's still considered a Democratic majority seat and will have a majority of African Americans. Here's where it gets tricky. The current 33rd congressional district is served by Democrat Mark Vesey and is in both Tarrant and Dallas counties. Under the proposed new map of the 33rd District, it would only be in Dallas County and include Congresswoman Crockett's home. Congressman Vesey lives in Tarrant County, and he would not live in this district if it's approved. This will become a Hispanic majority district and will remain a majority for Democrats as well. And while Democratic Congresswoman Julie Johnson serves in the current 32nd Congressional District, which includes Dallas County, under the newly drawn 32nd Congressional District, she would also not live there, and also it would become a Republican majority district because it will stretch out to East Texas. Congresswoman Crockett told me today she does not want to move from her home. Members of Congress are not required to live in their districts. They only have to be a resident in the state in which they serve. Crockett said she wants to have a conversation with her current constituents and her Democratic colleagues in Congress about the situation they face.
Does Mark Vesey fit better into 30 now because it does have some Tarrant or not? And does Julie just kind of fit better at running in 33 than me? And is my district going to be okay with me running and being on this fixed government income and therefore not buying a home in the newly constructed 30? Obviously, I don't have to live there under federal rules.
Right.
But, I mean, some people want somebody that lives in the district. And then, obviously, I want to talk to my colleagues and say what kind of makes sense so that at least, hopefully, two of us have the best shot at going back.
And Congresswoman Crockett tells me she believes she still has a very strong rapport with the constituents who will remain in the 30th Congressional District. Last week, I spoke with Congressman Mark Vesey and Congresswoman Julie Johnson about the new maps. They told me they are really focusing first on this fight against Republicans on these new maps and said they would focus on their individual races later on. Congresswoman Crockett said that she believes Republicans at the Texas Capitol are going to approve these new maps once they establish a quorum in the House, which could happen later this week. Doug?